because that's my left now. So I've turned around this way.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, along here somewhere.
Fine.
Maybe at the end somewhere would be good. We'll do left and right. We learn them all, don't we?
Yeah.
Left, rights.
A bit of everything.
Yeah.
To move back.
Yeah, you like those bays, don't you?
That one, this was tight. I can see that I'm in, but I'm still very tight. Like, got more room here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, in is in at the moment, so in is our target. All right, yeah, not too bad. Maybe we should think about the reference for the left a little bit more. Yeah. And you know, if I was you, I'd be a bit further out.
Okay.
On this one. So the bigger swing you have, the better when it comes to a forward main part. Okay. Shall we do another one, or do you want to move on?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do another one then.
Okay.
Let's do another one. Let's go back this way. We'll do another left and see if we can do this first time. Let's go that way, let's try that way. I don't like to push manoeuvres too hard on people because some people really get fatigued with it, you know, after a few goes.
You need to get it though.
Yeah, I know.
So you might as well do it sooner than later.
Yeah.
So are we doing a left one?
Yes, please.
Okay,
So
I'll
we're gonna-
move over a bit then because I think I have a lot of room for that. I do think it might be my reference. I do it exactly on the line. This is exactly the line.
Okay, well, we can try that.
Again, so weird, but more on that side.
Whereas last time you was more on your side, wasn't you? Well, you're in both times. You use the reference of the line there.
I think it's when I'm doing left on everything, like even the reverse left. I think when it's on my side, I find it a bit easier than when it's on that side. I don't know why.
It's always easier on the right. You might want to do that. When you get to test, they normally say, can you do a forward bay park, or please do a forward bay park on the left or to the right. And they normally give you that choice. So pick right if there's a right available. All right. Well, you're in every time. Your references could be a little bit more precise, but we are in, and you know how to fix it, don't you?
Yeah.
We go backwards and forwards in a straight line. I'm glad you recognised that you were going a bit wonky. And you did try and straighten it up. Didn't have much time for it, so we are a little bit wonky in the bay. But we are in the bay, so that's what counts. We're very close to your side though, aren't we?
Yeah. But strangely in. I don't understand. Yeah, it's fine.
What, you don't understand why you're strangely in?
Yeah, because I'm always in, but always wonky. I mean, I prefer that than the fact that I'm not in at all, but it's just weird, isn't it? But yeah, I think it's easier for me when it's on my side.
We'll keep practicing this one. You know, we'll do it loads more times before your driving test anyway. So, but you have been in every time, and even on the other one where you fixed it, that is acceptable on a test. You can come backwards and forwards as long as you're safe with your observations.
Yeah.
Gosh, she's very chatty, that camera, isn't she? Right, should we get out of here? Are you happy to do that?
Yes.
All right then, let's get out of here and see whether we can do another manoeuvre somewhere else.
What way do you want? Because it's one way, isn't it?
It's either way.
Oh.
You can go either way. Just go the quickest, easiest way. Just go straight over toward the town centre, so it's up the hill where the pedestrian lights are. So even though it's a closed road, this guy's still trying to turn that way. Be careful of him then. Give you a little bit of advice on that roundabout. You did it really well, well done. Your lane design was good. The only thing is, you know, when you decided to move off, you were still looking to the right. I would definitely look forward before you move off.
Oh, okay, yeah. That roundabout.
Yeah, but not only that, it's a good habit, because one day there'll be a car in front of you, and you'll be kind of looking, and then you'll be seeing the car move off in front, and then you'll move off without looking forward. But what you won't realise is the car in front has stalled or has stopped suddenly.
Yeah.
And there's a high chance of rear-ending. I learned the lesson myself many, many years ago. I was moving off, I was looking right, and I just rear-ended a car in front of me. At the lights ahead, turn right. get to the end of the road, turn left, please. See the grey car in front? Can we do a parallel park around?
This is the worst one.
We can just ignore the driveway there. Squeaky brakes today.
Did you get them fixed that time?
Yeah, it was a stone.
A stone?
Yeah, in the brakes. It was really, it sounded awful, didn't it? It sounded like I had no brake pads. But now I've got a squeaking brake, which I'm not overly concerned about. It might be just the we are out a long way from the curb. We're not behind that silver car, are we?
Yeah.
Does it feel like it's not right?
No, it's not.
Well, it isn't. That's why. Because look how far you are.
Yeah.
That's too far.
Yeah.
What went wrong there, do you think?
I don't know, because I moved back, did my one turn to left and stopped at 2 o'clock, the same to the right. I think it was to do with the full lock.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
When do you do a full lock?
When you look in that small mirror.
What do you see in the small mirror?
I normally see that triangle.
Did you see the triangle?
No.
Oh.
But I thought if I moved back any more, it'd be too much moving back. So I don't really know.
We have another reference, don't we?
What's else? The curb.
Yeah. Do you know about the other reference about the tab in the corner going over there?
Oh yeah, that is one of them.
Well?
Yeah, I didn't even include that.
Yeah. So, if you're too far, did you know you were too far?
Yeah,
out?
I could tell.
Right. If you're too far out on your driving test, you can't go to park because that would tell the examiner you finished.
Oh, okay.
And you don't want to finish here because you wouldn't pass.
Yeah.
So you need to fix it. How are you going to fix this, do you think?
Just have to move forward a bit.
You could do forwards and backwards, I suppose. There is that.
Or turn the wheels, the back, so that they're a bit closer than the front.
You're a very awkward position here. Do you know what I'll do? I'll just pull up and have another go.
Oh, okay.
Like, from here, I mean, ordinarily you could fix the manoeuvre, but from your angle at the moment, it's going to be quite difficult. Shall we just have another go?
Yeah.
Have another go and see how we get on.
Try to be a bit closer. This is the bit where I was going wrong. I feel like I'm still going to be...
Well, your angles is 1 o'clock rather than 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So you're coming back really slight at the moment. Keep coming anyway. We'll just carry on with the manoeuvre for now. When we're about here, you can see the triangle.
Yeah.
And the tab is over the curb line.
Yeah.
Then you'll do a right lock. Now just before we move, just stop for a second, because you've done a right line. Now we're using the tool of the car again. If you came back here, you'd be about that far away. If you look at the line, you can see it's quite a big space at the end. I would take a bit off that rocket launcher and move that line back toward the curve out there. Hold it tight and then carry on backwards. So now you're going to be close to the curve. Does that make sense? This way, you can end up closer to the curve, but you have to complete the manoeuvre within 2.5 minutes. So just keep coming. Tell me when you're parallel. Alright, then what we can do is we can come forward and you have an opportunity to bring it in slightly as well. So you're only about this far away at the moment. That's it. Just look at that car. Bring the car to the car. And straighten up. Half a turn to straighten. Other way. Yeah. And you can either stop there or we can just come back slightly so you can see the tyres of the car in front. If you can see the tyres, it's going to be a lot easier to get out. And we check behind us, make sure we're all okay. Alright. Yeah, that was on 1 o'clock angle rather than a 2 o'clock angle. So maybe a little bit unangled.
Can I do it one more time?
Of course you can, do as many times as you like. As long as these people don't get angry and come out and start shouting at us like they do.
Do you bring all the learners to this place?
I hardly ever come.
Okay, then they can't get angry then.
Well, they do because everyone else comes in. It's quite a notoriously anti-learner street, this one, I must say.
Anti-learner.
Yeah.
I think you told me that before, actually.
I have, yeah. But we just keep an eye out. We don't want to antagonise people. We're not here for that. So if they tell me to move, I'll move. They ask me nicely. They respect me, I'll respect them.
Reciprocate energy.
Yeah, we're very close to this car. You're a little bit close, but this will do anyway. Your back's closer than in front, so we're not quite parallel, but we can carry on. You know when you start manoeuvre, always have straight wheels if you can. Other way, that's it, always have straight wheels.
I need to move back, but because it's so close.
Yeah, well you're more or less level anyway, so maybe your one turn could go on. Yeah, you are close, but you're not going to hit it.
2 o'clock's about here.
Yeah, that's about it. Because the blue line has just touched the curve if we're using that tool as well. We'll see how we get on, because we're a bit close. We might find this a bit tricky, but we'll see what happens, shall we? We'll just see. Yeah, it's going to be very tricky. What do you think? What's your thoughts on this?
It will be.
Yeah.
Is it going to fit? I mean, if I stop, you can't go.
No.
It just has to wait.
Yeah. Can we just pull forward? I don't think we're going to make this with the front, so let's just pull forward and we'll park in front of the silver car. Let's just park in front of it for now. It was so close at the back, it wasn't going to work for us, so let's just park it up here for a second. It was because your angle come out and you turned a little bit early. Let's give another go around this black one. Have another go. We'll take it from the top. No, you're a reasonable distance. It's alright, just go. Yeah, just keep an eye on him, that's all. When he's passing you, if you stop running, he's going to wait, he has to wait for you because you're in the way. So, and now he's going round you from the back, so that's fine. So the idea is when you do your lock, that line stays off the curb. That's it. Yeah, you're okay then. Once you started to reverse, I'll just hold that tight. That will. You're okay then.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Not too far.
All right. Oh, that was not a bad one at all, was it?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
All right. And you're only that far away.
Move my reference a bit.
All right. Okay. Well, whatever you did, paid off for that one. Should we do one more for luck?
Definitely.
All right then. Can we do it around the silver one? Because we've got an audience of a dog looking out the window on that one.
Not even a human, just a dog.
Yeah, he might start barking. Then I'll get angry people coming out.
I still can't believe you don't have a dog. You seem like such a dog person.
Really?
Yeah, remember when you told me about having a dog, I couldn't believe it.
Do you have a dog?
No. But I'm not. I don't seem like a dog person.
I don't
seem
even
like
know what that means.
No animal.
What does a dog person mean?
I don't know, but you give me vibes of someone that would have like 4 dogs.
Really? What dogs?
Like a chihuahua.
A
Chihuahua.
Oh, right. No, I'm not. I haven't got dogs. I've got cats.
Yeah, that's really surprising. I didn't think you'd like cats.
I don't like them. I hate them.
It's okay.
Can I just stop you there for a sec? Put your wheel back onto a right lock. Just put it on. I would definitely keep that lock on if I was you. You're kind of trying to amend things as you're coming
because
back.
I thought it's too far from the.
Yeah, maybe it is, but you know, the time to really set up that is before you start moving. You know, after your lock's gone on, check out the tools we have in the car, check out the mirrors, make your amendments at that moment, and then come back. But because you're doing kind of trying to steer a little bit more, I mean, it's fine to do amendments if you can do it, but it's brought you so far back now that you may have exceeded your 2 car lengths. Yeah, we can move forward still. The wording is, for the examiners, the wording is to be completed within 2 car lengths. Now, whether that means you can actually do the manoeuvre outside of 2 car lengths is debatable. But you must complete the manoeuvre within 2 car lengths. So now we've completed it within 2 car lengths. I think we may have gone outside of 2 car lengths to before that point. But we are here anyway. So how do you feel about this manoeuvre?
It's okay. It's not my favourite, it's never been my favourite, but it's okay.
No.
Yeah.
I think my feedback to you is you need to be more mechanical with it. You know, so it's 1 turn left, 1 turn right. Those 2 bits seem to be okay.
Yeah.
But it's the last bit that seems to be a bit haphazardy. And you need to be very mechanical with that. So you come back to your distancing from the curb. It's about that far you need to be from the curb. You can see a small triangle in the mirror, or it's just before this door handle touches it, or if we're using the camera reference, it's when the tab in the corner just goes over the curb. Stop, right lock, and before you move, just have another check, because we have the advantage of the camera. Just make sure the blue line's not on the curb or not too far. Make your amendments at that point. Hold the wheel tight, and then just come back until you're parallel, and you'll be absolutely fine if you do that. It's very mechanical. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, you finished, apart from that one where it was just too close, you have finished correctly every time. And your manoeuvres and your observations have been really good. So that's good news. Right, I'm going to stop the cameras now. And I hope everyone's enjoyed watching us today.
I forgot that you guys were there, sorry.
So we're going to say goodbye to all our fans for now. And do you want to say goodbye to all your friends?
Bye.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one, guys.
See you.
Bye for now.